I think I've done something wrong. How come I can't see any of you guys? Oh, did I do something wrong? Oh, Doug's here! But he doesn't have a camera. You'd think it would still show like a little box, but I suppose not. Well, being that you don't have a camera, that's going to be difficult to talk with you. So, I'll carry the conversation. Seems fair. Let's see. Well, I went to the Reedy race today. And, you know, races like that are always really cool to go and see the top guys. And, you know, and kind of just see that environment, that more professional environment. I don't know, maybe I'm jaded, maybe I've seen it too many times or whatever, but it didn't seem that special this time. I don't know. I don't think I lasted more than a couple hours. I got there, I saw most of the invite mains, or not mains, but qualifiers, and then became increasingly bored and hungry, and so I left. And that was pretty much the wrap up of it. The track was interesting. It didn't seem difficult, but I wasn't driving a car on it. Off-road tracks, I mean, none of the jumps are very large. It's a pretty small indoor facility. It's not real huge. So I mean, I don't know. I saw some cool ideas that I thought, all I thought when I was watching was I would love to run my Wraith on it. I probably couldn't. It didn't seem so grippy in the corners. The cars were sliding around a little bit, so I probably wouldn't high side at every corner. But it would have been fun because the two-wheel drive cars, they certainly didn't seem much, I'll say. I mean, they were much lighter, so they're quicker, but they didn't seem much faster top speed than my than this one, than my race rate. Oh. Got it all happening. Than this one, than my race rate. Like this one would have been fun to run around the track. I think it would have ran well. I think it would have shocked a few people, and I probably should have pushed to try to get it out there, but they were running a really tight, fast show, and so there was no time for goofing around with stuff like this. So I'm gonna do a podcast, and to be honest with you, I'm not really sure why. The only thing I could think of is my mind is always full of my own opinions of things and how I see things, and when I talk to people, I've certainly been exposed to a different side of RC than most. Maybe more of the business side. I don't know how you'd want to put it, but I started out in RC like everybody else did, obviously. But my path has, you know, changed greatly over the last few years, and the people that I know and that kind of thing. So I don't know. I think I have some insight. I think I have some interesting things to say and some interesting point of views. And I'm looking forward to getting people like Judd, like yourself, any of these guys, you know, that are a part of RC. I'm not looking for Ryan Cavalier because I'm not Ryan Cavalier. I'm looking for guys, you know, the guys that spend the cold nights in the shop and take their kids out on Saturday and try to get them to run cars with them. And the guy that doesn't buy links because he's got to wait 2 weeks to save the money for it, 99.9% of RC is that. And so, I'm sure the show kind of focus on that because that's really, I've been blessed to get the incredible things that I've been given to me, but, it didn't happen. That didn't happen from the beginning at all. I bought my fair share of RC, that's for sure. And so, I think I see RC from the more hobbyist side than maybe some people in the industry, and so it gives me a fresher perspective, and I think it has a lot to do with some of the success I've had in RC. So, yep. So can only talk so much on my own. This is the problem I'm having because I've tried to record the first podcast a couple of times now, and the problem I'm having, I had a lot of requests to do the first podcast as my story, my time in RC, what got me into RC, the vehicles along the way, maybe some stories or whatever else. And I thought, perfect, that's a perfect one. The first one will be just me. I don't need a guest or anything like that. I could spend the whole time just giving my story all the way up till today. But I've tried a couple of times, and I'll tell you, it's super hard. In my mind, I know there's no one listening. Like right now, even though you're not speaking back, I saw a message, I know it. Like my mind knows that, someone is there. And so it's easier to communicate. But I really struggle. I've tried 2 or 3 times, and all I really did was I got to do some practice runs and work on some editing. And so, I'm trying to do a show too that, it's really going to be a show. Like I want to have little segments in it and stuff like that. It may fail, it may be stupid. It may end up being so gong showish and nobody's going to want to listen to it. But this is RC after all. So, how goofy can you be, and that people won't pay attention to it. Maybe the goofier the better. So I'm going to have some, is that you, John? It might be. It might be you. Okay. JRPRC Judd has a few questions. And, Judd, you're one of the people I want to get on because we silently watch each other's stuff. That's how we all are in the Facebook thing. So I have a few questions for you, Tim. What do you do for work? What's your favorite RC that you have? And what RC do you not have that you want more than anything? Okay. For work, well, for the last few years, RC was my work. I'm paid by a couple of different companies, Max Amps being one of them, to do trade shows and represent the product and, manage team issues, maybe some advertising, things like that, shoot videos for products, all around kind of promotional. As far as real life goes, I'm an electronics engineer, and see, something's wrong because it's not showing. See, you're on there, but it's not showing you on my screen. I've done something wrong. Let me respond to it. Let's see. my gosh, what do I do?